Yeah, so I actually went to Florida for vacation after the bowl game, and I didn't have too many problems, surprisingly,
Coach said you were out here quite a bit today. How do you feel about your health and where you're at? Are you going to be ready for September 1st?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be more than ready. I feel great, right now. Just trying to, get my legs back under me, but it's working. Taking it day by day, step by step. I don't want to, rush into anything, but yeah, I feel like I'm about 95% right now, so I feel like I'll be ready for Penn State.
Kind of take us through the process of the surgeries, the timing of them,
Yeah.
and how much, the rehab, and just the point to get back, to this point.
Yeah, it's definitely been a struggle. Probably one of the toughest rehabs I've ever had to go through, just because they had to take a rod out of my right leg, put another one in. They had to repair my meniscus, and then they had to put two screws on the top and bottom, just connecting the rod, and then the same thing on the left leg. So it's just tough, just coming back. I had the first one in January. I had the second surgery in February, and then just from there it was just taking it, like I said, step by step. But it's been challenging. It's definitely been a challenge, but yeah, that's one thing about me. I love to embrace, the challenges, so just got to learn how to, just deal with it, because I've come to the fact with myself, that I'll probably never be the same, just because I got two rods in my legs, but I'll be fine, I'll be fine.
Why did you need the surgeries?
So I had 4 tibia fractures, stress fractures up along both of my tibias on both legs, and then about week 6, I tore my meniscus. So that's why I needed those surgeries.
So you were dealing with tibia issues.
Yeah.
How painful was that?
So if I could put it into words, or just so people could get an imagination in their minds, it's like I want to keep this PG. It's like every step you take, someone has a hammer and they're just tapping you on the shin, one of those feelings. And then the meniscus was kind of like a hot knife going into your knee. But other than that, I was fine,
I mean, you can be a bowl game MVP on 2 bad legs. I mean, what can we expect from you only healthy?
That game, like I tell a lot of people, even my mom still gets excited when she sees highlights of the game. But that game's kind of a blur for me. I remember all of it, but there's some things that are still a blur to me, and that's just because I really think it was just all God. Just to deal with that type of pain, even through the whole season, just me getting through the whole season without severely being injured was just a blessing. And I just feel like if I just keep going the route I am and just keep following God, and just letting Him just cover my body in His blood, and He'll take care of the rest for me.
Just what have you seen out of Charlie Jones and Tyrone?
Whew, Charlie and Tyrone. So actually, I don't know if a lot of people know this. Me and Tyrone actually grew up together. I've known Tyrone since I was about 5, 6 years old. We played Little League together, travel teams together. Tyrone is Tyrone. He's been like this since we were kids. I've always known he was a special player. Plays running back, receiver. You don't get a lot of guys that can actually get out there and actually be a top-notch elite player at both positions. It's hard to find Debo Samuel type of guy. And then Charlie's just talk about speed, and he knows how to turn it on and turn it off. He knows where, and he's a smart guy, savvy player. He's already played in a Big Ten championship before. He's been in that environment. So bringing them, so has Tyrone. Just bringing them in has helped us so much, just because they have that experience of making it to the Big Ten championship where we aspire to be this year. So them coming in the room, just being mentors to us and the whole room. We love those guys. We embrace them fully.
So what will be the strength of this group?
I think the strength of this group would be our depth. We have a lot of depth in our room. We brought in Elijah Canyon. We have, I think, who's going to be a breakout player this season for us, Deion Burks. He's amazing. We have Marshawn Rice. He's an outstanding player. We have Abdul Yassin, TJ Sheffield, Charlie, like we spoke of, Tyrone. Our room is very deep, and we still got some guys. Andrew Sawinski. We have a lot of depth in our room.
So no issues replacing David Bell and Milton Wright?
So, yes, you always when you lose those type of players, there will always be issues. Sadly, I miss Milton dearly. I've reached out to him a few times. I got in contact with him. He's in good spirits though, and I pray for him and just hope that his situation works out for the best. But yeah, he's just a high motive guy. You can't replace those type of guys, And David's just, that's just David, So that always hurts losing those type of guys. But we're definitely gonna figure it out. I think this room is gonna be special this year.
Do you have to production that David had for you was there, but is there a little bit of danger of like, okay, we got to go replace David Bell's production, or is that going to be kind of a group effort type thing?
Definitely a group effort. I don't ever think we put that on one person, you know, because it's tough. It's tough to do what David did. That's why he's David Bell, you know. Like you can't replicate what he does, you know. You can't replicate what Milton does. So that's why I feel like this room will be even more special this year, because it's gonna take all of us. Every single game it'll fall on our shoulders ultimately to get the job done. Definitely.
You Indy guys have a pretty strong connection.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. And I feel like it's contagious, you know, because the way we love on each other, me, Reese, Tyrone, Branson Dean, even George when he was here, like just and we have many more. Andrew Sawinski, Preston Terrell, like there's a lot of guys from Indy. Running backs, Dylan Downey. I can go down the list, you know. And it's just like it's about pride, you know. Like I tell them all the time, especially in our room, it's about pride, you know, going out there and just wanting to win more than anything. Like more than wanting to touch the ball, just wanting to get your job done, you know. And it's the pride of being from Indiana, you know, and winning and making our state proud. Huh?
Count guys from Zionsville.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, we love people. All over. And wherever you're from, we're all one big family, definitely.